Hello, my peeps. This video is going to cover Algebra Nation, the University of Florida. No, I did not say go Gators. I just said the University of Florida. Workbook, page 15, and workbook, page 16. Let's get truckin'.
Let's beat that test. A survey of students taking AP classes produced the following results. We have history, statistics, and chemistry. 3 great courses. The question says, how many students are in the set of H intersect C intersect S? So in this case, we have to work what's inside parentheses first, and also keep in mind, what are H, C, and S? Well, that would just stand for, of course, history, chemistry, and statistics. They're using the first letter of the subject. History intersect chemistry is the first because it's in parentheses. That's what we're going to do first. History intersect chemistry. Here's the circle of history. Here's the circle of chemistry. They have 28 and 13 in common. Now we take that answer and we intersect it with statistics right over here. Right there. So we're going to intersect it now with statistics. What do these two numbers and the circle of statistics have in common? Just the number 13. So that's actually the intersection of all 3 sets. So you can write the answer as 13 if you want to do right justified, or you can write 1, 3, 13 over here. Remember though, it's either going to be all the way on the right or all the way on the left for left and right justification. So keep that in mind. That's a nice question. I like that one. You probably like that one. So let's do one that's a little more challenging. Wait, it looks the same, doesn't it? I mean, hey. Now you see it? You see it again. Let's see what happens. A survey of students taking AP classes produced the following results. History, statistics, and chemistry, it all looks the same. But the question, how many students are in H union, not chemistry, and then you intersect it with statistics? So here we go. How many students are in the set of, history? So I'm going to circle history here. And not chemistry. So everything that's not in the circle of chemistry. So let's see. Everything that's not in the circle of chemistry. So outside of this circle would be, let's use a different color here. Not in the circle of chemistry. And I want the union of those 2 sets. So if I want the union, that means I put it all together. So I put it all together, I'll currently have the following. And it helps if you wanted to go ahead and shade if you're able to draw this all out. So that's everything that is in history and not chemistry. History and not chemistry, and because it's union. Now we want to take what I've gone ahead and shaded in and intersect that with statistics. So now, between this, what's in common with this shaded region and statistics? Statistics, of course, is this circle in green. So take the circle in green and the shaded region that I did in blue, and what do they have in common? I'm waiting. Think about it. Pause it one more time. Pause the video again. Pause it. Go. I want you to beat the test.
That should be minus 10 on him.
But I really want you to. What do they have in common? Five, 27, 13. 42 is not going to be the intersection between those 2 sets. So again, 55, 27, and 13. We're going to take 55, 27, 13, and that all together. That is the intersection between the circle of statistics and everything else in the blue region, which was history, union, not chemistry. So with that in mind, we have that all together. We'll end up getting 95 for the answer. So I'll put 95, of course, for our answer. Again, these do take some practice, but with Venn diagrams, you also have the symbols for union, put together, intersection, what's in common, and of course the complement, what is not, which you can see with the little tilde as you saw. If you didn't see it, I'll show you again. We have a tilde, or sometimes they put that little apostrophe, or of course not. So again, if you have any questions, you know where to post it on the wall, okay? I'll be seeing you.